Hello, and welcome back to another video. I'm ZpprSprk, and you're watching my FTB Continuum Let's Play series. I have some bad news. In between episodes, my parrot died. I was taking care of a few things. I dug out some more, and then I went over there to get some wood, and I think it was, to put more in here, and the parrot wanted to commit suicide over there. I have a clip that I recorded right immediately after, and I'll put that in here now so you can see how sad I was. I am sad. I was over here checking on the saplings and stuff, because saplings are notorious for not getting back to the right spot. And the parrot was over here. The next thing I know, there's a poof, and feathers are in my hand, and it says the parrot suffocated in a wall. I don't know what is over here that the parrot could have flown into and then suffocated, but something, and the poof was right here, right underneath this. So I don't know if it's the pump, the pipe, something about the farm, or just what, but my parrot is dead. And all I have left is just a couple of feathers. So, as you can see, I was a little bit saddened. I do know where the, I think it's that way. I do know where the jungle is. I have it on my map, so I can go back and get another one. It is quite the walk, or fly, or whatever it is you're doing. But, so I probably won't go do it now, or anytime soon. I mean, parrots are kind of noisy and annoying if you don't ignore them. But yeah, so as you can see, I was working on some more of the machine frames. I just needed to get the hardened casings out, put them in here, and tell them to start. But as you might recall, it's super noisy, so I won't click start yet. I'm going to finish talking about what I have planned. So I dug this back a bit. I probably will just get rid of this. I really don't need it anymore. It's super slow, passive power generation, and right now it's just in the way. A lot of these I could probably remove, but so most of my main power generation's over here, and then this is kind of burst supplemental power when I need it. I still have quite a bit of the gasoline over here, and the diesel is got a bunch. I did switch the diesel generator over to using the regular diesel from the biodiesel, so it should be using that now instead of this setup. So this should be pretty much, constantly backed up all the way full. And if I look over here, yeah, these are filling back up, and those are full. So, oh, and my bees. So here's what I'm doing. I got the unwary. I've been trying to get back to the diligent, because I do need the diligent for a few things, but I'm not going to stress out too much about it, because if we skip the main diligent stage and go straight to the industrious, I'm not going to be upset about it. So I'm going to combine it with the diligent full purebred, and so we'll see what that turns into. If it goes back to diligent, then that's fine. We can make a bunch of diligent drones and then move on from there. If I go straight to industrious and get some pollen already, then that's kind of the gate I was waiting for, so I'm not going to be upset about that either. My Imperials are doing fine. I'm getting quite a load of royal jelly now, so I'm not worried about those. But other than that, the plans, if you remember, we did this. I still have some ender here, but I was going to move most of my machines down all on the same level, probably get rid of this, pull my house down, or I'll just leave it up there, and I don't know. But it's mostly just my storage. I can bring my storage and stuff down, and then get this area kind of set up, more laid out flat. If you've watched my YouTube channel much at all, I do kind of enjoy a nice laid out flat kind of presentation for things. That's how I build in the Skyblocks, is I just build big huge platforms. Not very original, but it's easier for me to organize them that way. But today's episode, I wanted to work on getting some of these things done, the auto farming, to set up the tree farm with the Industrial Foregoing sower and planter. Yeah, sower and planter. So that'll do this, I think, because I think that does a better job of breaking the leaves down. If I recall, it's noisy, but I do need the sludge for moving on in the progression of the pack, so I might as well do this, because there's really nothing from the forestry farm that I need other than the wood, and as you can see, I'm already backed up on that, so I'll probably expand my storage on that so that I can hold a lot more of it, and so forth. So that's what I'll be working on. So let me start this up and get some things put together for the sower and the planter, and I'll be back. Okay, I do have and it's not the planter and the sower, it's the plant sower and the plant gatherer. Yeah, so I was mistaken earlier. So when I looked it up, I'm like, wait, how come planter is not showing anything? But it's plant gatherer and then plant sower. But planter would be the same thing as sower. So, yeah. I think in the old MFR, the Mine Factory Reloaded, it was planter and farmer or farm or harvester or something. Anyways. But I wanted to show you the breeding got done. This one, so the princess is full bred diligent, which is kind of what I was hoping. But I also have an industrious strain, which is kind of what I was hoping too. So I'll put this one in, and if it goes full bred diligent, which is likely, I'll just put it into recirculate and just watch it go. If it does go and give me industrious and start producing pollen, then that's great. So I just thought I'd show you that because yeah, so I do have all of these which are diligent. This has industrious on it, but it's cultivated industrious, which I don't think anything, yeah, they kind of don't match up with each other. And this is the diligent as its recessive strain. Okay, so back to over here. I got this set up on this workshop table over here. So we got the plant gatherer that does the chopping, and the sower that does the planting. And then these they have to be done on the EFAB, so it takes a minute there. Well, it actually goes quicker because I've got the speedy up bits on there. Yeah, pistons, EFAB recipes, yeah, a lot of this, I mean, these aren't, but these are. So let's get this, probably just leave it here for now. The sower needs power, because the sower needs to be put underneath. So if you look here and then have it show, there's a way to have it show the, yeah, show working area. It's just above it, so. Just one block for now. I guess I need the range upgrades. At industrial, these guys. Range add-ons. So there's, yeah. Range. Or range. Okay. So tier 1. Each of these I think will add, oh, they're nested. Yeah. So each one adds another block onto the radius. I don't know what the tier 0 does. I think the default is a 3x3. And so the tier 0 brings it down to a 1x1. And then the tier 1 bumps it up to a 5x5. But the way it's going, it looks like it starts at 1x1 and then each one will bring it up. So I don't know if the tier 1 automatically goes to a 5x5 or it just bumps it to a 3x3. Or maybe the tier 0 does 3x3. I don't know. But anyways, we can at least get it started. So let's put it, I want to keep this over here, and I might as well just plop it here next to it, because we are going to get the other things needed. Put that there. And then I need some power cables. Flux duct. Oh, not in the hole. And I'm sure this will go here. Yeah. Okay, well, I probably should not have it right there, but I mean, like I said, this will eventually come down. Alright, so let's get some saplings and just see what happens. Alright, so sower's full. Alright, so as soon as that grows, which I think it has enough room. I don't know, it might not actually. But once that grows, it should harvest it. The gatherer should harvest it and then put all of the stuff inside here. And then it will slowly gather sludge over time. Looks like it's a few RF a tick just to maintain. Alright. Okay. Well, we'll give that some time to go. And in the meantime, let's look at those range upgrades. So we need the tier 0s. We make those 1, 2. Tier 1, 1, 2. Tier 2, 1, 2. That was 2, so yeah. 3 needs tin. 1, 2. 4 is copper. Pretty soon I'm going to run out of plastic. 5, bronze it looks like. 5, 6 is silver. 7, gold. I think that was it, harvesting. Okay, we did run a plastic. Okay, so here, put that in, now show. Oh, it's planting over here. Yeah, that's gonna have to move. And this one here, there we go. So you can see, yeah, they don't, the gatherer only gathers in front and the sower will do on top of it. So I do need to put those offset from each other. Let me turn these working areas off. And yeah, if these grow, then I guess I can chop them down myself. But we will set this up. I think I'll just put it here and then I'll just take this down. Yeah, so let me start disassembling and I'll be back. All right, I got a few things set up. I got this forestry tree farm torn down, and I got the plant gatherer here. Got its range 7 add-on there and here. Now I did count, it is a 17 by 17, so that to me says that the range 7 adds makes it, you know, from the center block plus 8 more. So I don't think the I mean, I didn't see what the range 0 was or the range 1, but the range 7 acts as if it was the range 7 in the normal version, so I would suppose something is going on where the range 0 is probably give it a 3 by 3, and the range 1 is the 5 by 5 like it is usually. So this is I did get some of the sludge already, and the reason is I used the plant gatherer to tear down all the trees that had grown from the other one. So I just kind of set it up there, put the range in, and just let it tear them all down. It's kind of fun to watch because it'll attack the leaves first, kind of opposite of what the forestry one does. The forestry one pulls down the logs and then lets the leaves to decay naturally, where this one will tear the leaves down manually and then the logs. So it does clear out the area a bit cleaner, but as big as area we have, I don't think we'll actually need this big, so I'll probably, you know, reduce the ranges anyways. But the problem here we have is we have the sower here. It needs the saplings, and the harvester will gather it, or the gatherer will gather them. Yeah, gatherer does gathering things. But we need a way to get the saplings from the gatherer back to the sower automatically. And for that, I thought we would use, not that, the this thing, the ducts. So we can get the item ducts, and I think we might yeah, we can do the item ducts here. So we make one item duct in a servo and it's going to give us 16. It's not quite enough, but I think you get more than one for a recipe. I think the default recipe is, at least. I could be wrong, but yeah, so let's look that up. Item duct. Don't need this anymore, or this, or this, honestly. Okay. Item duct. So the default item duct is Invar, transfer pipes, and redstone servos. Now I did just get a bunch of servos on ready to go. I used one for this, and so made a whole stack. So let's get, we have enough. All right, so we can make 4 there. And oh, we need the servo. That's right. Servo, irregular. Glass servo. Oh, I need iron nuggets. Iron nuggets. There. So with this, we can now take. Oh, well, let's claim those other 16. All right, so now we take these. I wanted to keep a little walkway here for me. Now we put the servos here. Come on, servo. Here. And ignore redstone. So anything in here, it should pull out. Now, we want it to have the, it's going to have only a, yeah, the way the servo works, it won't pull anything out unless it has a place to put it. So it has a place to put the saplings. We just need a place to put the everything else. And the way these work is it goes nearest first. So we're going to want something after this on the pipe, the ducting network, to be the tree, the wood, and the yeah, the logs. But in the meantime, we can get the saplings going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put those back. Okay, put this here, and it's going to start planting. Oh, that's right. It I wonder if there's a speed upgrade, because that is kind of slow. Energy. Yeah, we should look. Industrial Foregoing add-on. At industrial add. Okay, so these, the leaf sharing, stack transfer, push, pull, fortune, fluid. Okay, well, it can make them go faster, I guess. Oh, there we go. There's a tree already. You can watch it. As soon as that finds it, it's going to start chopping it down. Is it? Come on. Well, there's another one for it to do. Yeah, we might have these too big for as slow as these go. Come on, anytime you're ready. Oh, it does. It is. So, yeah. There you go. Yeah, see, it's chopping away the leaves. And then I was going to do this one as soon as it finds it, I guess. We do have a bit more sludge. Yeah, so that's just going to do its thing. But yeah, we do need a way to take care of the sludge and the other things. So let me get these storage drawers back together. It's just yeah, you make these packing tape and it doesn't spill its items out when you pick them up. So yeah, so I need to increase the storage. I probably will create the smaller range upgrades just because that's probably a lot too much space. So yeah, so I'll be back. Okay, so as you can see, I sized it down pretty good. I think it's got the tier 3 ones in there now. Yeah, tier 3. And then I put the liquid translocators here to get the sludge over here. Eventually we're going to need it inside the EFAB system. Over here I've got a one of the green emerald upgrades, and that does it times 13, I think, or times 32 now. Huh. Anyways, I can have 124 stacks of wood in here, so plenty of room in there. And then down here I have this one over here. We've got the apples and the saplings here, and it does seem to keep this one here full. So as long as you keep the sludge emptied out of here, this goes at top speed, I think. So yeah, it's going much faster now than it was before I took all the sludge out. So it is good to know that. And then also over here, they did actually go industrious. Right now it's an industrious diligent with an industrious purebred drone. So the princess from this I would expect to be industrious purebred, and then the drone, whoever the most industrious is, I'm gonna breed with it. Hopefully we can get rid of that diligent trait and we can start getting some more of the pollen. I haven't seen any pollen yet. I don't know if I actually need a tree nearby, but I know if you have a tree nearby with the industrious, I think it will like pollinate the tree and give you the chance of okay, so the princess is industrious, so that's industrious diligent, and that is purebred industrious. Okay, so we'll put these in there. I'll probably swap these out for just some regular frames. 1, 2, 3. I probably won't set this. Well, I don't think I can set this. This one's not set up to be automated, but I'll probably babysit it myself, and once it starts behaving more, I'll probably pull one of these out. PhD ones, honestly, maybe. Noble, Imperial. And these ones, I think these ones should be close to stacking by themselves. I think, yeah. So that's where I'm at there. So we got this done. It took longer than I expected it to, but we did get the ducts done, and we can actually look at the quest for this. See what we get. We get a loot chest. And what is in my loot chest? Some bread and some rice bread. Okay, nothing special. But I've been just eating the apples, and then with the gluttony charm, it just makes it so much easier. You don't have to worry about the food value. So if you look, it says, oh, I've eaten it 5 of the last 5, but it's still 83%. So it's not terrible, and the gluttony charm makes it super convenient anyways. But that's all I have time for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like and comment and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.